Hey guys, internet world, YouTube world, it's me again, Dan, here for another video. Today is a pretty happy day. Today is my fourth chemo session. It's in about 35 minutes, so I gotta make this video short. Um, this is my halfway point. So basically, after today, they're gonna do my normal chemo, and then I'll be going in for a bunch of tests and to see exactly how everything's progressed. And from that point, I'll actually be able to say, "Hey, look, it's starting to go away." Um, although up until we've started almost 2 months ago, and everyone's asking me, "How's chemo going?" It's still going. So to all my friends out there, I mean, it's hard to answer, but good news is that after I get these tests, I'll have an answer to that question. You'll ask, "How's chemo going?" And I'll be like, "Horrible," or "It's going great. It's almost gone." In fact, Leanne, I know, when she hit her halfway point, my chemo cancer buddy down in Arizona, she hit her halfway point, and her PET scan showed no more cancer. So, crossing our fingers, of course, to see if I can't be that lucky as well. One of the major things that I've been dealing with the past couple weeks, and especially since my last video, is work and family issues. Um, I wouldn't say I'm the most successfully independent person in the world. By saying that, I'm saying, although I love independence, I've never been truly amazing at doing it right. So when I was with my ex, we lived together for several years. Before that, I lived with my best friend John, and we just partied. We didn't do much else. And but I've always been able to figure things out, to do things on my own, and I've never depended on one particular person or too much at all, really. And I've been finding it hard to accept help, even from my own family, my own parents. I, I accept it, but I'm just not happy. I'm miserable that I have to accept it and that I am accepting it. Um, Other quick problem that I've been dealing with is work. I am very tired all the time. For some reason, I get work. And halfway through my shift, I'm sitting at my desk and just falling asleep. Just yesterday, fell asleep straight at my desk and was snoring. My coworker was just like, "Are you okay?" And I'm like, "I have no idea. I'm gonna go drink some coffee." And drank a lot of coffee, drinking a lot of coffee. Just trying to get that caffeine in me and stay awake for work. And I come home and I'm exhausted. And, even on my good weeks where I feel good, I'm still tired, which is hard because I want to go out and I want to have fun with my friends. But even, last weekend, which was my happy weekend, my up weekend, I went out and hung with friends. They went to the after party and I went home. I went home and went to bed. I was just too tired. And I had a lot of friends that I wanted to hang out with really bad, but just could not do it. Just was too tired. And so that, for anyone who's going to be working while going through chemo, I recommend finding a good regiment of caffeine. Or, if you have a sit-down job like I do, I mean, I work sales, and so being on the phones all day and typing up emails and proposals, and it gets tedious. I listen to music a lot, and I find that helps. Careful with your music selection. Don't put anything too soft or something incredibly subdued. I have listened to everything from Rammstein to pick me up to freaking Disney songs. And for my friends who know about me, they know I like to throw out a couple of Disney songs at karaoke night. So those can be fun for me. I don't know. Don't have any too much new information. My diet has been all right. I mean, it hasn't been super strict. It's just being smart, sticking with water, You know, always having water by me at all times, so I can constantly drink. I'm hydrating right now because, you know, when I go through chemo, it's always good to stay hydrated, or else you're just gonna feel like crap. And I think that was a huge thing with my juicing, is I was drinking a lot of juice, but really I was not very hydrated. I noticed because I was drinking a lot, I was drinking a lot of water. Huge problem. So anyone who's juicing, drink lots of water. Don't just think, oh, I'm drinking juice, that's, you know, and so I'm not thirsty. No, your body's still thirsty. It needs lots of water. And because you're only having juice, your goes right through you. So you're peeing all the time, and it's going right through you, and your body's not, you know, it doesn't have as much time to sit there and absorb it like the way it does when it's surrounded by foods and carbs and fats and proteins. So that's that information. My muscles have started recovering a little bit better, as well. My white blood cell count went up from last time. So it was at 0.7, and now it's up to 1.2. We'll find out where it's at today. Let's hope it's going up still. And, you know, if it drops again, we may get in trouble. Because if it drops any further, really, they might even postpone my chemo. Which I really want to get it done with. And I don't really want it postponed. Although it would be nice to feel nice for another week. I've noticed that I'm doing hikes every Sunday, and that if I stick with the type of cardio that's, you know, slow moving but still good exercise like hikes, my chest pains are not there. So big advice: if you are going through chemo, go on hikes. Don't go running. Don't go heavy running. Don't go heavy jogging. Don't do any intense cardio. Stick with going out and just doing like 1.5 mile hikes. So 1.5 mile one way and 1.5 mile back. You got 3 miles where you're moving, and for the first half mile, you're really working your legs and keeping your heart rate at a good level without pushing it up to like 170 or 180 beats per minute, and you know it's exploding in your chest, and your chest just is on fire. So that was a new discovery, and I'm super stoked. Every Sunday now I'm going hiking, even if it's after my chemo. So this Sunday I'm going hiking, and I'm just not letting it get me down. That's what I did 2 weeks ago. I went hiking 2 days after my chemo, and I did all right. You know, normally my chest would be on fire. So, awesome information. I found out some great stuff. I'm going to go a little deeper into some family issues, accepting help issues with my next video. As well, we will be trying a new diet. I may go back to juicing. I've been approached by members of that community, and they're convincing me to rethink about it. So anyway, see everybody, and wish me luck in chemo.